In this video, I'm going to give you a tarot card reading of Brian Laundrie's ending. Hi, welcome back and welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the ending of Brian Laundrie. If you are new, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any true crime and missing person cases that we look into on the channel. Just have to keep a few things in mind that this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I do have to state that this is not fact. This is just my opinion. I go with what the cards say, and I go with what my intuition says. Also, it will be greatly appreciated if you like and share this video out. I appreciate it so much. And as always, I love all of you. Oh, before I forget, I did predict Brian Laundrie's ending a few weeks back. Link will be in the description box below to check out that reading as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the reading. So I'm going to use the True Crime and Conspiracy Oracle deck by Alicia Wicker. All the decks that I use will be in the description box below, and even the props that I use. I got some Halloween lights to Halloween it up here. So I do have to split this deck because it is really thick. So it's going to take me a little bit to shuffle. I'm going to use tarot cards as well, but bear with me as I shuffle. It is a big deck. So I have the questions written down that people were asking. So I'm going to answer all those questions with this reading. And I might do a part 2 if there are more things that do come up in the reading. Okay. What are the energies around Brian Laundrie's ending? What led up to the ending of Brian Laundrie? What led up to the ending of Brian Laundrie? What led up to the ending of Brian Laundrie? Let's shuffle this 5 times, so I'm shuffling 4 more times. 1, 4 more. 2. 3. And 4. We're looking at to see if he took himself off the earth plane or if somebody else took him off the earth plane. Because the way that they found the body doesn't make sense, in my opinion. But we're going to look and see. And I could be wrong as well. So let's take a look inside. So we know that Brian Laundrie is passed. He is no longer on the earth plane. We have an accomplice, partner in crime, imprisonment. So he was inside his own mind about going to prison. It feels like here that he had a lot of thoughts. He's like, I can't move forward with my life. My life is over now. I can't live like this anymore, and I need to end my life. It feels like here that it has to do with this person that is no longer on the earth plane. But there is somebody that knows something. This is basically his emotions, his thoughts, a lot of anger, not happy. He was going mentally insane. It feels like here that there was a witness. There is somebody that saw something. There are some lies that are being told in the media. They're not saying the whole reason why he left the Earth plane. It feels like here, but there was a witness. There was somebody that saw something, and they're keeping their mouth shut. But it feels like here, but there is some type of cover up here. It was found underwater, and there was a substance. So it feels like here there was some type of substance that ended his life. Let me look on the bottom. He felt frozen, not happy. He was at a crossroads, not knowing what to do. He knows his mental state was at war. Let me look on the deck. He ended his life. There are conspiracy theories that he faked his ending, and there is surveillance around the home, struggling with his mental state, and it feels like here that he was in touch with the family. But I feel like here there was some type of substance that was taken to end his life on the Earth plane. I'm going to get my tarot cards out and see what comes up here, so bear with me. All right, so what led to the ending of Brian Laundrie? What led to the ending of Brian Laundrie? Three of Pentacles. Have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is Gabby coming through here. This was the whole reason why that all of this happened. If any of those cards come out, it's meant to be. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and I'm going to get a clarifier for the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. What are the energies around Brian Laundrie's ending? Can I get a clarification for the Queen of Cups? Can I get a clarification for the Queen of Cups? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with a feminine energy that is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do think Gabby is a water sign. Bear with me. Can I get clarification for the Queen of Wands? Can I get clarification for the Queen of Wands? So the Six of Cups. So there's somebody in the family that he's been in touch with. It feels like he was planning this out, or there is some strategy behind his ending here. I feel like here, this is the main root of the situation is because of this water sign feminine energy. I feel like here with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups here, that he was going back on memories, thinking of the past and reminiscing on what has happened. And he was in his own thoughts. He was very aggressive. Very deceitful, and it feels like here with the Six of Wands here that he is going to move with this ending here. It feels like here with the Ace of Cups here that there is a lot of blocked emotions here. There is a lot of emptiness around what he has alleged done. It feels like here with the Eight of Swords here that he is in his own mind feeling trapped. Also, this could also represent self-centered as well. Let me get some more cards here. What led to the ending of Brian Laundrie? I needed to make a sacrifice to move forward with being happy. I can't live like this anymore. Can I get the energies around Brian Laundrie? So this came out reversed. So there was a lot of anxiety around his mind. This would be upright, has to do with stability and celebrations, foundations, but it came out in reversed. So it feels like here that he was anxious, a lot of tension happening. Anything else we need to know? He was being very selfish about what he's done. He self-sabotaged himself. We have here the Knight of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody who was very unpredictable, who was very aggressive. Anything else we need to know about Brian Laundrie's ending? Anything else we need to know? We have the Seven of Wands here. So there's a lot of ignorance around this situation. He was at a crossroads at knowing what to do. Should I or shouldn't I go? I feel like here that there was some type of substance that has happened here that he took, and it ended up ending his life here. It feels like here that, you know, the wheel flipped upside down. There was a lot of failure, self-sabotage, and revisiting the same situation over and over again. He was planning this accordingly. I feel like with the King of Swords here that he was plotting to end his life on the earth plane. A lot of imbalance, overwhelmed. Contemplation on knowing what to do. Anything else we need to know about the ending of Brian Laundrie? Heartbroken. There's a lot of pain and suffering. I don't feel like it has to do with feeling bad about what he's done. It feels like that, like, man, I can't move forward. My life isn't happy. I can't move forward with my life. I'm going to go to prison. I'm in a lot of trouble. I feel like this should be reversed, though. Very irrational, very immature. Anything else we need to know? This happened quickly, happened sudden. I feel like this was strategized and up to the upcoming days. It feels like here, you know, I'm going to go out, clear my mind. It feels like here that he was in his mind a lot. There was a lot of anger there. It feels like here that he had a lot of delusions. It feels like that his mind was angry and all over the place here. Anything else we need to know about Brian Laundrie's ending? Anything else we need to know about Brian Laundrie's ending? That he had his awakening. It feels like here I know I have to answer in the spiritual realm. I can't live my life with these thoughts and live with what I did. We have the Seven of Cups here. There's a lot of illusions, a lot of choices he was trying to make. He was overwhelmed. I feel like he took some type of substance away from the home, it feels like. He was being sneaky about it. With the King of Pentacles, this is accomplishing what he was trying to accomplish. He wanted to get away from justice. He was imbalanced. There's unfairness around this, and a lot of people knew that there was a lot of unfairness. He wanted to, in his life, to get away from the truth. Justice is not going to be served here, it feels like. A lot of tired, sleepless nights. You know, I want to, I have anxiety, I have regrets about ending another life that was somebody who, was my other half. There's a lot of pity around me. He was in his own mind, like, poor me, poor me. It feels like here that, I feel like here that this needs to be reversed, and this has to do with overindulgence as well, with emotions, waiting for the perfect time to get away, to sneak away. Somebody who is depressed, very weak, giving up, and feeling stuck, and this ended up ending his life here. And that is what I'm saying. I feel like this actually, he ended his own life. I don't feel like somebody did do this. I feel like he took some type of substance and alleged and ended his life off the earth plane. I missed 2 cards there. Let me look at the Crow's Tarot and see what comes up here. What are the energies around Brian Laundrie's mental state before he passed away? Before he ended his life on the earth plane? All right. So we have here the Queen of Cups. So he was focused on his own thoughts. So So Gabby was on his mind. I feel like this is her coming through, that since she is a water sign. Three of Swords, a lot of heartache and pain, dark thoughts, anxiety about what he's done, alleged. What were Brian Laundrie's thoughts before ending off the earth plane? Two of Pentacles, I'm imbalanced, I'm confused. I want a new beginning, a new start. Anything else we need to know about Brian Laundrie's thoughts before he passed on? What are the energies around Brian Laundrie's thoughts before he passed on? I no longer want to have pain and suffering here anymore. I can't live my life anymore. I know what I've done. So we have the Ten of Swords here. Literally just finished me. It feels like here with the King of, I think this, King of Pentacles, that he wanted to succeed in his plans. Everything fell apart. His emotions were not intact here. You know, he was all over the place with his thoughts. The Knight of Cups here. There's an offer to end myself. We'll put it that way. That I need to move forward with this plan. That I need to take some type of substance in order to get off the earth plane, to get off the stable foundation that I once had. And there is a lot of deceit around what has happened here. It feels like here with the Seven of Wands that you know, I'm finished, I'm done, you know, I don't want to fight this anymore and go and off the earth plane here. But I'm going to look at what were the energies around in his journal as well. What was in his journal? Let's take a look. What were the energies around the information that was in his journal? Now, these are harder riffle shuffle. What are the energies around what was inside the journal? What was written inside that journal? What was written inside that journal? These cards are a bit stiff. These are new, so bear with me. All right, what was inside that journal? Brian Laundrie. All right, so we have here on the bottom, we have the moon reversed here. So this has to do with deception and his shadow side here. It feels like here that he wanted to write out his feelings, his emotions. I know I was very malicious and I was very egotistical at this time. It feels like here that I am doubting myself because I know what I did was wrong. I can't move on with my life anymore because of not forgiving myself. I have to repress my emotions. I can't go on like this anymore. He had thoughts of ending his life. It feels like here that he is going to go on with the plan. It feels like he had plans. Somebody else knew something or saw something that I am stuck. I am not happy with moving forward. He accepts his fate about going on. There is a lot of insecurity inside of me. I'm manipulated, and there is a lot of illusions around my mind. I made a lot of bad choices, and I deceived a lot of people. I'm very insecure with myself right now. That I need to make this change and accept my fate. I'm not very clear on what I want anymore. I'm uninspired about moving forward. I know I have been very malicious and plotting this for a while since this happened. This was planned out, but not in a good way. It feels like here that he's withdrawn from what has happened with Gabby. It feels like here that he wanted to have the power and the will to move forward, but he was juggling if he should or shouldn't. He couldn't accept with what has happened. He took this new approach. I feel like it was a substance that he took. He was plotting this out. He knows he was very irresponsible. He is very reckless with what has happened. He didn't want other people to know about his ending here. He didn't want nobody to know, and this is where it ended here. That is what I'm seeing. And then I'm going to ask the pendulum questions and see what comes up. All right, so bear with me. Let me move this up so you can see. All right. So I hope you can see now. All right, so I'm going to ask yes, no questions and see what comes up here. If it swings this way, it's yes. This way is for no. This way is check again. And this way is for possibly. So I'm going to ask these questions. Did Brian Laundrie tell the parents he went into the reserve to think? I get a yes. So was he going to come home and turn himself in? I'm getting a no. Was his ending having to do with himself? Was his ending with did someone else do his ending? No. So it was his self? Yes. Was his body moved? Was his body moved? No. Was his ending a setup? No. Did he pass on because of a substance? Yes. A strong yes. So he took himself off the earth plane because there is some type of substance. His body wasn't manipulated or moved. It feels like here that the parents know what was going on here. That I feel intuitively that they know everything. And was the ending a setup? No. He did this to himself off the earth plane. That's how I'm going to put it. I need to be careful with the words I say. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I hope all is well. I love all of you. Take care. Be well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.